Guys, I can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm about to fish an abandoned building. So, I mean, we're here. We're at an abandoned building. It's the building right behind me. It's like a big glass building. It's very beautiful inside. And right now I'm on a patio, and under this patio, there's a whole koi pond. All the way through here, there's this bridge, there's the building, and then there's more of the koi pond through here, and it goes all the way around to the backside of that building. This place is so unique. I've never seen anything like this before. This is gonna be incredible. Dude. This is so overgrown. Look at all this. This used to be a path back here. It's extremely overgrown now. This is crazy. Check the pond out, dude. Look at that statue. What's it say? Partners in time. Me and you right now are partners in crime.
Partners in crime.
I'm gonna let you tell them about this abandoned building because I don't know the history behind it.
Well, I'm not gonna say where we are because I'm not sure if we're supposed to be here. But this used to be a horticulture center, so they just grew all kinds of plants and like would educate the general public about like plants and stuff. They would just come through and walk through, and there were koi in here, and they were like huge and they were beautiful. Yeah, now it's just really creepy. The glass buildings make it like super creepy.
Yeah, so now it's essentially just glass building. I mean, we're surrounded by overgrown garden that we're also surrounded by, and an old slimy koi pond now. I mean, I imagine this place used to be absolutely gorgeous, but now everything's overgrown. But what a cool spot. This is gonna be so cool. So we can actually see a few bass in here. Now they're trapped in here. I don't know what they're eating. It's very strange, but we're gonna try to catch them today. So with this being a not very traditional fishing situation, I figured I need some non-traditional baits. Now, I actually am gonna be using some Nico baits today. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a micro fishing challenge with Nico. And since then, they've actually sent me a ton of their new products. So I'm gonna be trying them out today because it is a perfect bait for this situation. So they sent me quite a few baits, but there's 3 in particular that I'm gonna try to catch fish on today because I think they're perfect for this situation. So first up, we've got this minnow right here. They actually sent me a ton of those. And then next up, we've got this little tadpole right here. Now I'm really excited to use this bait. I've never used one of these before, and they actually sent me a bunch of different colors of these as well. And the last bait I'm gonna be trying to use today is this little hellgrammite right here. Now they actually sent me a couple different colors of these as well, and they're actually all natural colors. So that's all good. So the reason why I actually chose these 3 baits are pretty simple. I mean, basically these fish are trapped in this koi pond. We're not really sure exactly what they're eating, so we figured it has to be things that come into the pond, like frogs, which make tadpoles, and then we've got the hellgrammite, which kind of resembles any type of bug that will fall into the water. And if there used to be any type of bait fish that used to be in here, that little minnow is perfectly gonna represent that. So those are the 3 baits I'm gonna be using today. Hopefully we can catch some fish. If you guys are wanting to try out any of these baits for yourself, I'm gonna leave Nico's website in the description below so you guys can check them out and order your products there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this little tadpole first. It's like one of my favorite little lures. So I'm gonna throw this guy first, see if we can catch a fish. So, okay, there's a bass back there. Oh! No way. They're weird, they're acting weird. They see it, but they don't know what to think. Oh, I got one, No way! Dude! That is insane. That's crazy. I got one on the little frog. The tadpole. Got one on the little tadpole. Oh my gosh, man. All right, guys, we got to be kind of quiet because these fish can be spooked super easily. Plus, it's an abandoned building, so, you know. So we got the first little fish of the day right here. It's just a small guy. We're going to see if we can get into some bigger ones, but these are super awesome. These fish have never really been messed with because they're in an abandoned building in an old koi pond. So let's get this guy back in the water. All right, buddy. See ya. There he goes. That's so crazy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Cody just got one. That's so wild. Dude, there you go. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Gonna go with the Helgramite now. It's a little bit bigger bait. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, no way. Dude, first cast. First cast. Unreal. It's unreal. That is so cool. All right, guys, so I got the second fish right here. I used this little Helgramite bait. They annihilated it as soon as it hit the water, so awesome, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back. All right, buddy, see ya. There he goes. Don't go too far. Champ, man, that is so wild. All right, so we're gonna switch it up from the Helgramite right now to the little minnow. Now this has to be one of my favorites. I love this little minnow. And all these baits are floating, so I'm just rigging them right through the nose like a drop shot, but no weight. And just gonna kind of cast, man. I'm gonna go this way this time. Back in here. Oh, dude, look at that. All right, I'm gonna try back through here, man. It's insane. This is literally such an insane concept right now. Golly, this is so wild. This is so crazy. I've been throwing this white little minnow right here, and the fish were coming up to it, but they just weren't attacking it. Now, the reason I think that is the cause is because there's nothing in here that's white. Everything in this pond is like really dirty. It's covered in algae and scum, and everything is like a dark green color. So with that being said, I know the fish are interested in the bait. I think the color's just throwing them off, so I actually have this green pumpkin minnow. It's the same minnow as the white one, it's just a different color. I'm gonna give this one a shot and see if I can get those fish. Dude, he's got it. He's got it. Dude, did you see that? We switched up the color and then immediately, boom.
Oh my God.
Nailed it. Look at that. You know what's crazy is like that color mimics perfectly the bass that are in here. Yeah. That color matches. We've got another bass here. It's crazy. We're using a white bait, and of course these fish have never seen anything white in here. Everything's green, so I put on this dark green black minnow and just annihilated it. So we're gonna get this guy back in the water. Keep fishing. All right, buddy, here we go. Oh, he took off. There he is. All right, so at this point, I've caught 3 bass on 3 different of the Nico baits. These are very untraditional baits, but this is a reason why it's good to have something like this in your tackle box. I mean, this is such an untraditional setting. I mean, we're in an abandoned building right now. This is an old koi fish pond, and you know, these bass have there's no minnows, there's nothing regular for these bass to eat in here. So I'm assuming, you know, frogs, tadpoles, bugs are what's basically keeping these fish alive. So I'm gonna throw on this green pumpkin tadpole right now and do work. Got one. Dude, no way. I got another one. That is so sick. That's on that little green pumpkin tadpole, dude. Not bad at all. Check out the inside of this building. I could just imagine how beautiful that was. It's all locked up now, but it's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it was probably air conditioned too.
Yeah, probably was, man. We're out here burning up. It is so hot. And yeah, I could only imagine the nice AC that was pouring out of that place. All right, guys, so that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. Me and Cody came out here. We did pretty okay. I mean, those fish are super, super pressured. And once we started casting in there, you know, the bite kind of died down just because they were super aware of what was going on. It's super shallow, clear water. But what a cool spot, man. This whole abandoned building, it just puts off this crazy vibe. And the fact that there's an old koi pond with actual fish still in it is just, it's unreal, man. Yeah. This is a one-of-a-kind spot for sure.
Man, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know how those bass got in there. There's nothing connecting this.
That's a super good point. I have no idea how those bass got there, but thank God they did, because it made for such a cool video. I mean, this was truly like a one-of-a-kind experience. What an awesome spot. Well, I mean, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave it a big old thumbs up. Also, big shout out to Nico Baits. They sent me that care package a while back after I did the micro lure challenge with their lures, and sure enough, their lures came into play today. They were odd, non-traditional lures, and they worked out great. This is a very non-traditional fishing environment, and those lures like perfectly mimicked what those fish are most likely eating. So everything worked out great. If you want to check out their website, it will be linked in the description below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Cody, give them a big old peace out. Guys, we have to be super quiet because there's a lot.
We're hunting rabbits.